Sometimes after the weekend, it's hard to come to work on Monday, but when the sun is shining, it doesn't make it so bad.
I want to get outside and enjoy it. It does make getting out and enjoying things a little bit easier, even if you do have to go to work, right, George?
That's absolutely right. Took Friday off after that Thursday snow, man. The snow had a hard time melting this weekend.
Yeah, it sure did. It was cold.
Yeah, very cold. Finally did get above the freezing on a Sunday, and we got around 40 today, and we've got more warm weather coming our way, guys. And the reason for that is the 13 weather ball is red, and that means warmer weather ahead.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Like that blue sky earlier today, and now we've had some high clouds come on through the region. Might be a little bit of a sundog showing up there on the Snug Harbor camera. Send me a photo if you have seen one of those here this evening. And as far as our temperatures, we're up into the low 40s inland, 45 down in Kalamazoo, 44 in Battle Creek, representing about a 5 to 10 degree jump from yesterday at this time. So more snow melting weather is on the way for the next several days. After that sunshine this morning, these high clouds are just streaming off a little bit of a weather system back to our west. Doesn't have a lot going on with it, but it may be enough to provide us with a sprinkle of rain early on Wednesday. But between now and then, we got another sunny day coming up tomorrow. This is 5 o'clock this evening. Our model showing clear skies overnight. We will not see temperatures quite as cold as they were last night. Wow, they dropped down into the teens and 20s. And that's the coldest since back on January 20th, but lots of sunshine expected here tomorrow, just a few high clouds late in the day. Got a little weather system that's going to zip through. This is a Wednesday morning, maybe an hour or two of a sprinkle of rain. The sun comes out in the afternoon, and that's the kind of weather pattern we'll have the rest of this week. Some sunshine mixed with a few clouds, and we'll cool off a little bit toward the end of the week with all of the systems staying to our south after Wednesday. As far as rainfall, this is Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Nothing between now and then, and maybe just enough to wet the ground from Buck Grand Rapids, maybe up toward M46 southward, refining the track, but basically just a very quiet weather pattern all the way through the weekend. Temperatures tomorrow are going to climb another 5 to 10 degrees. We'll be up into the upper 40s, 50 plus probably south. This is Wednesday's high, right around 51 or so, and into the low 50s on Thursday. We will take a setback, though, for Thursday through Saturday before even milder weather comes in next week. Long range outlook through the end of the month, February 25 through 29. High chances for warmer than average readings. Average highs at that time into the upper 30s. I think it will be much warmer than that. And we're going to get back into the storm track for a change, so a little bit more in the way of precipitation. You'll see that at the end of our 10-day forecast. Tonight, though, skies will become clear after these evening high clouds disappear. Overnight lows around 27 to 28. Northern part of our viewing area down into the low and mid 20s as skies become clear. Light east wind this evening. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, overnight lows into the mid 20s. 13 on your side forecast. Sunshine tomorrow, 48, 51 with that chance of a morning shower. Then the sun comes up in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy and 53 on Thursday. Got a cold front coming through, pretty much dry. That'll drop us to 39 on Friday and only 32 on Saturday. Kind of like this past weekend, but then shooting back up mid 40s on Sunday. Next week we'll see low in mid 50s with an evening shower Monday and an afternoon and perhaps overnight thunderstorm next Tuesday, followed by a little bit colder weather back down into the 40s. So a little bit of everything on that 10-day forecast.
Yeah, it does look like a little taste of spring again, though, with the 50s. Thank you, George.
After a very chilly weekend, temperatures warmed up into the 40s in many locations today, continuing that snow melt and really cold weather retreating here over the weekend. 13 weather ball is red. That means even milder weather ahead.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
A few high clouds around that'll be disappearing this evening for Kooky. We got a green paw for your evening walk, but watch out for an occasional area of some black ice yet. We'll slip down below freezing after about 9 o'clock this evening and stay below freezing overnight for your morning walk. Going to give you a green paw for your owners as well. Tomorrow, almost if not more sunshine than we saw today. We had some high clouds come in late today, 9.0 out of a 10-point scale. Winds will be up a little bit. They were fairly light night today compared to yesterday's rather breezy, if not windy conditions where wind gusts were 40+ miles an hour across most of West Michigan. Some high clouds came in this afternoon, just the remnants of some showers and some snow showers back to our west. Nothing of any significance. In fact, these are going to disappear overnight tonight. Clearing skies means temperatures will get mighty cold again, well down into the mid-20s, not as cold as last night, and we'll see lots of sunshine throughout the day tomorrow. Again, maybe a few high clouds here and there. Dry weather continues through tomorrow night, and then on Wednesday morning, there's a little area of some light rain that may sneak on through, especially during the morning hours before the sun comes out again in the afternoon. That looks like that's really the only chance of precipitation this week, in the morning on Wednesday. Then some high clouds and some showers staying just 2 hours south. No snow coming in our direction anytime soon. In terms of rainfall, this is all the way through Wednesday morning. Nothing going on. You can see just trace amounts to enough to wet the ground back to our west. Throughout the morning, though, on Wednesday, we could see some damp roads. No threat of any slippery conditions. About 1/10 of an inch is possible here in southern lower Michigan, and no snow on the way. But milder weather is. We're going to be about 5 or 6 degrees warmer, hitting 48 during the day tomorrow with 50s off to the south. We'll climb into the low 50s away from Lake Michigan with that south-southwest wind. Closer you get to Lake Michigan, cooler weather. You can see only 45 up in Ludington, all the way down through about Holland, and then low 50s during the day on Thursday. Again, instant replay with colder temperatures right along the lakeshore. Winds are going to turn around to the north, though, and that'll bring in some cooler weather starting on Friday and Saturday. But the overall trend from the end of February through the first 4 days of March, warmer than average temperatures, or at least higher probabilities for that, west of the continental or east of the continental divide, with cooler weather to the west, and a little bit higher chances for more precipitation as that storm track comes up just to our east. That may mean mostly rain in our area. Tonight, skies will become clear with those high clouds disappearing, upper 20s to near 30 degrees. Northern zones, low and mid-20s with clearing skies. And from Grand Rapids southward, we'll be dropping down into the mid-20s, not as cold as it was last night. 13 on your side forecast. Basically a dry weather pattern this week, other than that chance of some morning light rain on Wednesday, and then the sun comes out in the afternoon. We'll reach the low 50s Wednesday and Thursday, then sharply colder again for the weekend. Breezier on Sunday as the warm air returns. Maybe an evening shower on Monday, but dry most of the day next week. On Tuesday, there's a chance of some afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms as we hit 55. That's a pretty dynamic system coming through. Falling temperatures the following Wednesday, and then still above average and 42 about 10 days from now. This has been a really interesting winter and February.
Indeed.
Multiple days in the 50s. All right. Well, I guess that's what we're doing this year.
That's
Thanks,
what we're
George.
doing.
Well, George, it's going to be another beautiful sunset, I can tell right now.
Looking good there. We've been looking at some cameras here this evening. Yeah, all the way around, it has been an improving weekend. Kind of cold to start, but we warmed up things nicely, including today. Tomorrow's going to even be warmer. 13 weather ball is red, and warmer weather ahead.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
And temperatures today were nice and warm. And if you want to get the inside skinny on any kind of weather knowledge that we'd like to pass along that's not on TV or online, text the word weather to 616-559-1310, or you can aim your phone camera at that QR code. We'll send you maybe a text message with a little inside knowledge to what we're thinking in terms of our weather, maybe just even some trivia. As I mentioned, temperatures today warming up nicely, upper 30s and even some areas low in mid-40s, including 42 here in Grand Rapids. Yesterday we forecast a 44 today. That is still within our target range 11 days in a row now. It is our 4th warmest February up through today by about 7.5 degrees. It's our 8th driest February as well. We've had only about 1/2 inch of precipitation, and that's all from the melted snow that we got last Thursday morning, which was 5.5 inches, and we're pretty close to average for sunshine, about 35%. Nationwide, very quiet weather. Yesterday there were tornadoes across southern Florida. Midwest, pretty quiet as well. Out west, a lot of flooding rain here in northern and central California as a storm system is moving back on shore there. For us, we've got this little wave of energy that'll be coming through on Wednesday morning. That will give us a very small chance of a shower, and then warmer weather all the way through at least Thursday. We'll have a little bit of a cool down over the weekend, but that will retreat, and we're back into some milder weather again next week. Along about Tuesday, there's even a chance of a thunderstorm rumbling on through late in the day, and then we will turn a little bit cooler after that. So kind of a little bit of a roller coaster, a wave of up and down temperatures. Long range outlook, if you missed this last Friday, week 3 and 4 temperatures from March 2nd through the 15th. Northern tier of states, including here in the Great Lakes region, has a higher chance for warmer temperatures for that first 15 days. And as far as precipitation, the storm track still well to our south. We have an equal chance of more or less precipitation. We usually get about 88 of an inch of liquid and about 4.5 inches of snow, but the trend is toward milder weather, so most likely leaning more toward rain. So tomorrow, nothing but sunshine, warmer than today by a few degrees, mid and even upper 40s. South winds will be increasing throughout the day. Northern areas, sunny skies, even more than today, mid and upper 40s, melting more of those snow and ice patches out there. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll top out around 48 to as warm as 50 degrees. 13 on your side forecast. Between now and the weekend, there's only that one small chance of some light rain early on in the day on Wednesday, and then the sun comes out later on. Upper 40s tomorrow, low 50s Wednesday and Thursday. That system coming through is going to come through dry on Friday, so we'll only hit a high of 39, and a cold Saturday, 32. But jumping back into the mid-40s Sunday, breezy day. That's going to bring in that milder weather. Some evening showers on Monday after a dry day, but back into the 50s, and maybe even windy with a chance of a late afternoon or evening shower or a thunderstorm next Tuesday, followed by falling temperatures once again. Juliet, it's been a very strange winter.
And lots of sunshine in that 10-day forecast too,
Looking
George.
great.
Thank you.